been good. I've been all right. You know what I'm saying? The end of the year is it's always tough for me,
Okay.
but I've been good. I've been pushing through, waiting for the 2026 to come. How about you? Let us know
Listen.
what you've been going through. What about the acting jobs and stuff you've been wrapping up? Going out of the
Yeah,
country and shit.
yeah. So I've been out in and out the country. Finished up like two new projects. Got another project starting January 6th. Cinderella drops. Cinderella drops. I'm excited about that. That should drop early January. So it's a lot of movies dropping for me. So guys, it's just been nonstop work. But hey, I'm back home. My first love, Maxtastic TV. We had 950,000 views. We can make a million, y'all, this month. We can make that million this month. We got time. Let's get to a million before the year's out. All right. We got a great show today. Y'all already know, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about. And first and foremost, but the most important, the most trending thing is the Diddy documentary. I got a different take probably than a lot of people do. I've been hearing what people been saying and all this in the third. Y'all already know I'm not easily swayed by the masses. Y'all have to go back and listen to past shows. You heard me and Ree have probably not our views are a lot different than traditional mainstream views. So we're not just monkey see, monkey do ass people over here. We're gonna give you a different perspective. So Ree, I'm gonna let you kick it off and I'll finish up. So we'll just start with the documentary. What's your take on it? And then I'll come after you.
Okay, so I watched it twice. So I watched 8 hours of my time.
Me too.
And what I realized is that Puff Daddy, he is a strange man. I'm gonna say that. I was thinking about how he grew up. Thinking about he was always wanting to fit in. He was a lame. He was a lame. He always wanted to fit in. He knew how to talk to people and shit. He knew how to manipulate people, let him get in. With Andre Harrell, with the Uptown what's the name of the record? Uptown label.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Uptown Records. You got it.
Okay, Uptown Records and stuff.
Uptown
Like how he
Records.
finessed his way, going to Howard, wanted to be, he was a dancer, so he was always finessing his stuff in videos and shit. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. He was an only child. His mom groomed him to be like, I guess the men that she liked, or she was attracted to. Like she was dressing him up. How they said she beat his ass when he was out of line and shit like that or whatever. Like they said she was a tough cookie. She wasn't like how she appears to be. She was very like hands on. She stole parties and shit. Had him, his friend, entertaining her guests. He saw that. You know what I'm saying? She had like a little, the drug dealers, the ball players, all the celebrities, local celebrities in town. They kind of like, okay. Diddy was like, he had his eyes open. He was like, okay, mama. All right. She was like, do your dance. So he always entertaining. He grew up entertaining. So anyway, what I took from it, he's a sick man. He's a sick man, and it started from a child. Like he got groomed to me those years from my psychological perspective. Like that shit happened as a child, and he grew up, and he embraced this culture. He wanted to be a part of it so bad. He was willing to do whatever it took to be a part of it. To the point he just wanted to be in it. He wanted to be kind of like Andre Harrell, like behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Then he started getting his own artists. Now he want to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Now he's getting jealous of the people who are around him. And he like, yeah, I just think he was a dirty person. I mean, if you think about it, how they were talking about once he got into working with Andre Harrell, he was meeting a lot of artists. He brought on like Mary J. Blige, Jodeci. He kind of like, he was around their careers and stuff like that. And then him and Andre Harrell, like he moved in with Andre Harrell. He told him and his mama had an issue, so he had nowhere to go. So that was his way to get in that goddamn mansion. He said Andre said he had just bought a mansion. He hadn't even been in there. Puff Daddy had been there for him, but he had moved in with Andre, and he was like up under him. He was feeding off that. He was running everything he could because he wanted to be like that. He wanted to be empowered in a position. Okay, let me rewind. When he was in Howard, and when he went to Uptown, he met Heavy D. Heavy D was signed to Uptown label or whatever. And he became really close to those, like him, Al B. Sure. That's why he met Kim Porter. He was like, he wanted to do something big, and he did that basketball. He put it on a basketball event. Him and Heavy D. Okay, so in that event, it was so big, everybody wanted to be a part of it that they bum rushed the goddamn courts and they end up killing 9 people. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And you would have thought that he could have learned something, but he got bigger after that. Mm-hmm. He got bigger after those 9 people died. He became bigger. Every time something bad happened, he would come bigger. You know what I mean? So it was like, and it's just really sad. I want to pause right there and ask you, because it was a long documentary. From there, what was your thoughts up until there when he moved them under the rail?
Yeah, I mean, I think that anybody can portray you to be any way they want to. Who's telling the story? I think that based on the people that were talking, they all got reasons to make a pejorative narrative about that. Well, I'm not trying to say the man is absolved of being different and all of that. But what I got from that was a young guy, grew up, father died, drug dealer, whatever. Okay, he ain't the first to experience that. Mom raised him the best way she knew how. And yeah, he didn't know how to fight, and yeah, he had to find his way. I see an ambitious dude that wanted something in life and was determined to get it by any means necessary. That's what I took. And so it seemed up until that point, he was just going however he could get in that door. And if that meant promote parties, if that meant goddamn, hey, wash Andre Harrell car, Puffy, he was determined to make it. And for me, I look at a man that's ultra ambition, that wanted to be something and was not going to let nothing deter him. That's what I got up until that point. Carry on, Rick.
Oh, okay. So up until that point, I agree. He was very ambitious and he was willing to do whatever it took to be in that environment so he could learn and absorb everything he could from Andre. And then him and Andre got into it because Andre had hired him as the RNA for the A&R for the Uptown. And he was getting big people. And then they got into a dispute and then Andre kicked him out and fired him. And then when he fired him, that made him go hard for his own shit.
Yeah.
So he started Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He had already made like relationships with like Clive Davis and things like that. So they showed him how to get $10 million to start that. He started a label with $10 million. He took $1.5 million for himself. And then he had brought on, Kirk Burroughs helped him build Bad Boy. But I didn't know who Kirk Burroughs until this documentary. I didn't know nothing about him. I'm like, who's the fuck is he? I didn't hear about it, and he was the one really running that shit. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So to me, I felt like Puff Daddy used people who really believed in his shit. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna go hard for him. He used the fuck out of them. Like the way that Kirk said that at the beginning, he got 25% of Bad Boy and gave his mom 75. Sean gave his mom 75%, and then turned around and asked for the 25% back. And told him he was gonna give it back, and he never gave it back. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like to me, he really screwed that dude. And for that dude was really running shit. He was his godfather, his Justin. He was like a part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like a whole totally different person now. When they show the pictures, I'm like, they look like different people. You know what I'm saying? But he's been going through it. He's been struggling. You know what I'm saying? All these years and stuff like that or whatever. What was your thoughts up until that point when he started Bad Boy? How did you feel about that?
I didn't know who the hell that dude was either, Kurt Burrow. I never heard of him. But I know we're getting fast forward a little bit. I'll wait because we got to get to that part about Biggie. I don't want to jump. I want to stay on pace for you as well. I didn't know. It seemed like so they was at Uptown together. He got fired. Ego got too big. He was doing too damn much. Andre Harrell like, bro, nigga, I brought you in. But Andre Harrell was fair. You could take Biggie? Well, shit, you good. You could take Biggie. And so he was there with. Now, here's my thing. Who would have gave that man an opportunity outside of Puff? We got to look at it from that perspective, too. All I'm seeing, a lot of folks Puff gave opportunities to. No, they can say what they want to. He gave them opportunity. He gave his Kurt Burrows an opportunity. Who else gave him opportunity? He said, listen, You take 1.5. Puff told him, man, you can do what you want to do with that. Just make sure you run my company. Right? Ain't nobody talking about that. Okay. From up until that point, Reed, it sounded like they were on the up and up. They were locked in. Now it's the 25%, according to what he says, but that happened, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And not to give that man what he told him, if it happened that way. But it's something that he said later we'll get to that came out was a lie. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So, what Kurt Burrows was saying how, they had signed Biggie or whatever. Biggie was hot. He was like something different because they said that Puffy was so like infatuated with like the West Coast, like with Tupac and Sugar. Yeah. And he wanted a hard artist now. Now he want to do some gangster shit. He want a gangster rapper. So he went out there. He went and he put everything into Biggie so he could get that same type of that repo, like that, the reputation, like bad boy that's not to fuck with. You feel me? Yeah. Whatever. So he poured everything into Biggie, and in that we learned about how Biggie and Tupac was really close. They were like close and stuff or whatever, and he was trying to like kind of persuade Tupac to kind of like be down, and Tupac was like, "No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm all right."
So Puff Daddy started seeing how close Tupac and Biggie was getting, and that bothered him. That fucked with him. He was like, "Oh no, So then he started doing little shit like the video. They said he had got infatuated with watching Tupac's I Get Around. Was that a video?
Yep, I Get Around video. Because that was big. So, back in, we was outside. That was big.
Yeah, we was outside.
We was outside. And that shit was cool.
So and he got so infatuated. He said, "Okay, Biggie, we're gonna do a video like that kind of with you." You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So when he did, what was the name of that song Biggie had?
Juicy. When they did, and they was all in the house.
In the club and stuff like that. But it was, he made it different because it was in the club. It wasn't outside. It was nighttime. But it was still like the emphasis on we having a party. We having fun. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's a good time in here, or whatever. So I felt like Puff Daddy let his jealousy to me get the best of him. Like, what I'm saying? Like, this shit was eating him up on the inside. Like they said, he would fuck Sarah, his baby mama. That was Tupac's ex-girlfriend. He had to have her. He had to have people. He started liking Kim. Kim was with Albie Shore. So it was like, oh, okay. I'm going to go off there because he was corny and shit. She wasn't fucking with him. She was with Albie Shore. Albie Shore was the man. You feel me?
Hell yeah. He was.
So it was like, he was going to do whatever he had to do to get Kim. But in the meantime, in between time, he was fucking with Misa. You know what I'm saying? So Misa, she was around the way girl. She was cute. She was mixed or whatever, because that was that he was attracted to. He was attracted to some, the others. And then he found Kim. He wanted Kim. He worked hard for her for years to get her. You know what I'm saying? But he had to change his whole fucking style up because she wasn't with that corny shit. She was like, "You corny. You gotta do something different." Yeah, so he worked hard to become the man he became so he could get her. Now that he got her, it's like, I want something different, but I'm still keep you because you're a good woman. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still keep you. You know what I'm saying? So having his first child with Misa, Justin, and they said that he came violent, like he was on that DV shit, the domestic violence. He would beat her because he thought she was talking to other men. She was talking. Eric Sturman had said that they were together, but they broke up. They were still friends. And Puff Daddy kind of was jealous of Eric at that time. Eric, MPD was really big back then. So he was kind of jealous of that. So he said that Puff Daddy said, Eric Sturman said Puff Daddy rolled up on him and was like, he wanted to fight him. So Eric told him to meet him around the corner. He said he meet him around the corner. He playing Biggie shit. So I got this hard shit. That's how lame Puff Daddy was. You want to confront somebody and then you're like, fuck, I can't fight this nigga. I'm going to put in this Biggie shit. Like, to me, it's like little shit like that. Like, it was like watching a movie of like, I don't know if you seen Love Don't Cost a Thing with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was lame. And then he was trying to come up and stuff or whatever. He was trying to do certain shit. That's how it kind of reminded me of Puff Daddy really trying to find his place. And he was doing whatever. He was starting to get attention, but he was trying to put it all together so he could get the right shit, so he can get the right bitches, so he can get the right, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to, like, line that shit up or whatever. So up until that point, so when he finally got with him, what were your thoughts?
You know what, Reed? I do agree with that. I think that he grew up subconscious about that. Growing up in Mount Vernon, nice neighborhood. Mom did whatever she did, but she gave him a good life. And he didn't want for nothing. And that's what the other gentleman, what's the guy named Tim? I think his childhood friend, really, the other guy's name was Tim, whatever. And I think that his father was in the streets. He probably always wanted to play up to that persona. And I think that being socially awkward, but also wanting to, hey, be what he think his dad may have been, is kind of what put him in that. So you want power because you felt like a nerd, you was bullied, listening to all those things, right? So I think that made him at all costs want to take niggas' girls, want to rub niggas out to get to the spot, because he always wanted to be the man. That's the thing about it. He always wanted to be the man. Yeah.
I agree. Okay. So you said that, he always wanted to take people's girls and things like that. Okay, so let's swing back. Let's rewind it. So he was hanging around like Albie Shore and shit like that. I don't know if you read Albie Shore book, but Albie Shore book, in the book, he said that they were doing threesomes together. Him, Puffy, and Kim. In the book. You can Google it, guys, if you want to. Oh, so wow. It's like, I know that was a wild time and people be on drugs and shit like that, because they said actually he didn't do drugs back then.
He didn't drink enough.
He didn't smoke, he didn't do shit. It wasn't until Kim had sliced his wrist and he got on them perk parties.
He on them perks.
He had them opioids. He needed something stronger, so he started drinking. He started doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? He started living his best life. But I feel like a lot of stuff, like what you were saying, like he was really attracted to that lifestyle what his father had. He wanted to have that lifestyle. So he was attracted to drug dealers like Alpo and things like that. They said Alpo, I don't know if you guys were watching, have seen Paid in Full, but he was a big time dope boy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Whatever. And they said that he would have sex with girls and he would play it in the club on a projector. Mm-hmm. So it was an incident with Puff Daddy with a woman named Joy. She said that she was inebriated. She was drugged. She didn't know what was going on, but he had a video of her sexually and was playing that shit at the club or whatever. So it embarrassed her. It broke her down. It took her away from, like, you know what I'm saying? She said she just felt like nobody had her back or whatever. And she said she confronted him about it. He said he didn't do that shit. He denied it. He's like, I didn't do that. Everything that happens, he always denies it. He's like, I got nothing to do with that shit. I have nothing to do with that shit. Right? But you got to look at how a person is answering that question. Like, okay, for instance, they asked him, do you have any involvement? Do you know who killed Tupac? He was like, no. But he was shaking his head, yeah. Yeah, look at people's like mannerisms. He was saying, no, I don't know what happened, but he was shaking his head, yeah. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. They would ask him shit in his head. I would look at his physical, his mannerisms, and how he would answer it, and everything like that, or whatever. So to me, he was caught up in his own confusion. To me, in his head of who he was, I feel like he lost himself. He didn't know who he was no more. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know who he was trying to chase or who he was trying to be. So he was doing all this other shit trying to find who is Puff. That's why he kept changing his fucking name. He wanted Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Bubba Love. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, right. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, leading up to that point with the bad boy stuff or whatever, the Tupac jealousy of the relationship that Biggie and Tupac had, that fucked with him a little bit or whatever. And he didn't like that Tupac was not fucking with him. He didn't like that shit. So let's fast forward. 1996 at the Mike Tyson fight. You know what I mean? Whatever. This is the night that Tupac got killed. You know what I'm saying? And it was speculations in that documentary that Puff Daddy set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And all the years, people always thought Suge set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Everything they thought about Puff Daddy thought Suge did that shit. They felt like Suge was trying to take Tupac out. I don't know if you heard that, but I heard that growing up. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that Puff Daddy played a part in Tupac dying?
Oh, that's a good question, Reed. I think the South Side. Do I think Puffy was scared? Do I think he had a relationship with the Crips? I believe he did. I don't think they learned about that. Them niggas, they gangbangers. They gangbangers. So, hey, if you want to come out here, yeah, you can pay us. We'll protect you. And especially knowing that the rival faction is Bloods with Suge now. And do I think he said I would do it? Maybe at that time, maybe he did. Man. He could have. But I'm also of the belief this too, Reed. We gotta go with this. Tupac got himself killed. He hit a gangbanger that didn't even hit him. We gotta go with that. Pac hit somebody that didn't hit him. We love Pac, but you had no right going over there putting your hands on that man. That was not a game. That was not your fight. You're an actor. You just kicked Janet Jackson. What the fuck are you doing in the game fight? You just fucking got Quincy Jones' daughter at the hotel. What are you doing, Pop? Let the crash out dummies crash out. He got himself killed. And then I believe it was all orchestrated. You see Tupac out there? I don't believe it was set up that way. I don't. I think the chain of events, Pac did something and it just snowballed from there. You're like, oh, nigga, well, fuck you. We don't get this nigga tonight because he ain't thinking Tupac. He's a gangbanger. In their world, you hit me, I'm gonna kill you. That don't give a damn who you are, and especially a rapper. You ain't gonna let a rapper do that. So Pac, as much as I love him, he was out of line for hitting that man. You know what I mean? Do I think Puffy orchestrated that? No. I think in passing, had Puffy said, I'm sick of them, get rid of the motherfuckers, he probably did. But that night, Pac did that to himself. Go ahead, man. Good stuff. Carry on.
I didn't think about it like you just said it, but things that make you go,
Yeah, keep your head off of gangbangers. You have no reason to hit a gangbanger, Pac. That man just told him, hey, those the guys over there. Nigga, who told you to go run your ass over there and hit that man? Why you do that? You did that, Pac.
True. I didn't think about it like that. You just brought something different, a new perspective in my head. Yeah. You know what? Say something. The other day I got picked up from this guy. He was my Lyft driver. He told me that he was from New York. Okay. And he said he worked for Bad Boy. And he told me that some of that shit wasn't true on the documentary. He said there's no way that Puff Daddy hit his mother. He's like, she didn't play that shit. He did not do that. And he was talking about the basketball game. He said that wasn't Puff Daddy. He said that was the security. That was the people that worked there who overhyped that shit. It wasn't him or whatever. But he said that, of course, people are going to have their own perspective because of how the documentary was placed, how it was put out there. So, I mean, I believe that it's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and truth. You know what I mean? So, I feel like it's a lot to think about. Because everybody got their own fucking opinions about this shit. Everybody thinking like Puffy is the devil. Puffy he's praying to these deities, or whatever, like the Haitian, the tattoo of the Haitian goddess on his back. Right. And she was for the feminine, for females and shit like that or whatever. I feel like we'll never know the truth. We'll just have speculations from what we see or whatever. So, okay, let's go fast forward all of that. Let's fast forward Tupac getting killed. And then a year later, Biggie getting killed.
Okay, that's why I want to get to
1997.
I want to get to that because there was an accuracy said on that. But go ahead, Reed.
So they said in the documentary, it showed Biggie was scared. He did not want it. They said that Biggie wasn't supposed to be in LA, and he didn't understand why he was there. He was supposed to be in London. I heard that. For his rollout, like his Rolling Stones, and trying to get with the UK people, letting them introduce in hip hop to UK. And they said that Diddy did that shit. He was like, nah, he ain't going. He's staying here. He's saying he gonna perform here, the Soul Train Music Awards or whatever. He doing that shit here. And then they said Biggie, the way he was saying, he's like, he was having nightmares and shit. He felt like someone was about to kill him. And he said shit out his own mouth. He's like, I can't sleep, but I feel like somebody gonna kill me. True. And then, about 2 months later, he got killed. You know what I'm saying? And then how they showed it, it was like he got set up. The way they showed it, and him, he was in the truck and shit. It's like, oh, this Biggie. And then heard the shots, boom, boom, boom. And it was like, what the happened? What's that? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So it was just like, it looked like that shit was a setup too. Why would you want to stop your biggest artist from going to do something big for your label in a different country? You bring more publicity to your country. Why would you want to stop that shit? I didn't understand that. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh man, that's a lot to unpack, Ree. Whew. Because Biggie did want to go to London. My thing was this, and Puff has to take, and I'm sure he does. You got to take your fair share of guilt. And I'll say this: Pocket just got killed. It wasn't even a year. You had numerous people telling you, get out the West Coast. It ain't safe for y'all here. Multiple people warned them, but not understanding how dangerous LA gang culture is. See, I'm from Chicago. I get gang culture real good. I'm not. It's real. So they really love Pac out there, and they wasn't gonna rest until they got some retribution and some get back somehow, some way. Biggie, hey, it wasn't safe for you to be here. They got told that. Got told that. That was a bad decision on his part, Big's part, all that together. But I would have to put that on him because you kept that man in there, and you know damn well he shouldn't even been out there, Cal. Not that long. Go out there, promote, and get the hell. Y'all was out there partying, staying out there months on months. And they were like, even the Crips was like, hey, man, you out here loose, man. They don't play about that shit in Cali. Like, you can't do that. So if you don't listen to the locals, then you know what, Reed? You got to get what comes with that because they were warned. And warning becomes before destruction. That's in the Bible. He was warned. So that's on Puffy. And that's on Big to some extent because they told you could have got your ass on a flight like, man, I'm out of here. It's not safe for you to be here. But they both stayed. And you on enemy territory. So, and now, was that orchestrated? Yes. To say it was done by Puffy, I'm not going to say that. But it was orchestrated by somebody that wanted that get back. Because Puffy they had gave Big everything that he wanted financially in that contract, his new contract. So he had money. Biggie was bad boy. So he worked more than Puffy alive than dead. But Puffy's ego wanted to prove I ain't scared of nobody. End up giving your number one artist killed. And somebody somewhere wanted that get back. Good stuff, Rick. Carry on.
But what about the gang leader for the Crips that said the Puff they pay him $500,000? But he don't die like shortly after that. But he paid $500,000 to one of those Crips, like drug lord, gang lords. You see that part?
Yeah, he paid.
I can't see that name.
Allegedly, Zip Von Eric. He did, but Puffy gave him the money, and allegedly he gave it to one of the Crips. But Keefy D said he never got it, and it all got it. So he probably did. He probably did say it. Did he realize when he told a bunch of gangbangers, yeah, I want this nigga head? Them niggas don't play about that. Oh, really, nigga? You want that done? Nigga, this is not Hollywood, nigga. We do this shit. I don't think he understood really what the gravity of who he was talking to. Apparently he didn't. Them niggas is like, oh, that's no problem. And so when that shit happened, and nigga give us our money, he probably like, oh shit. Yeah, nigga, we do this. But go ahead, Rick, this stuff.
Okay. Fast forward.
Go ahead.
Right after Biggie died, that's what he did. I Miss You song, Missing You with Faith Evans and shit like that. He was like, he got bigger. After Biggie died, he got bigger. He did I Miss You song and shit. He was on Soul Train Music Awards, and he had, I forgot what the white artist's name is. He had come sing for that. But I feel like he kind of exploited everything that happened to him. He kind of came up on top after that shit. Mm-hmm. And he made a big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it seemed like after Biggie died, I guess he was trying to figure out this when he got Mace or whatever. They didn't want to speak about him and Mace like that. But he had got Mace and stuff like that. And then him and Mace, what was after him and Mace? Nothing, right? Oh, we talk about Craig Mack. We talk about what's the guy Shine who got. Let's rewind it. So he was in an incident in the club with J Lo, and it was a shooting happened, and then Shine took it. He took the charge. He said it was Diddy's lawyers, but they was telling him he need to go ahead and say you did the shit. You know what I'm saying? So you get less time, but he ended up getting 10 fucking years. And Puff Daddy walked out unscathed. You know what I'm saying? It was like fuck that nigga. Okay, it's like everybody started. When we start seeing him doing people bad. You know what I'm saying? And even with Craig Mack didn't have no money, but he was one that he had like big sales and shit. But he said he had asked Puffy for some money, and Puffy pulled out a big bankroll and only gave him $100. Right. Like, how you gonna steal your artists who are bringing you money in? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna pay yourself first and fuck them? I feel like it was showing bad business on him. How he was treating his artists. Nobody was getting money. They was doing the shit, but they weren't getting money. They was just getting this fame. They was getting publicity, but they wasn't getting no money.
True.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think, well, let's go back. And I want to shout with my man, Payne Season. He says, they do that shit for less, said for $1 million, and they said that it's done by tomorrow. No, he right. Cali is different. Like, I used to live out in Cali for like 6 years. Niggas get that palm tree shit fucked up. They get that palm tree. Cali is a very dangerous place. Like, motherfuckers see the palm trees, they see the badass women and all of that, and they think it's all shits and giggles out there. It's a very dangerous place because it's so at any given time you could be going left and you end up somewhere where your ass ain't got nowhere being. So a lot of times people will be thinking, "Oh, I'm safe out here, I'm good out here," because it's so seductive in Cali. And the next thing you know, your ass is somewhere, goddamn it, you got hit up, robbed, all types of shit. That's how some niggas get robbed and killed out there. If you know how to move in Cali, stay out the way, mind your business. Great place to live. Great place, even better place to visit. But you got to understand the turf and how to move. So, no, that's 100% real talk right there, man. I used to live out there. In SoCal. But let's talk about the Biggie thing. Now, one thing that was said, that dude Kirk Burrows said that Puff paid for Biggie's funeral out of his royalties. The Biggie estate came out and disputed that. They said that's not true. Puff paid for it. So here's my thing, Reed. I want to be fair in both ways. Andre Harrell showed Puff the game. Andre Harrell didn't pay nobody. You got that advance, and that was it. That's how the music industry fucked over people, period, at that time. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how business was done. He did what was shown to him, and he did it even tighter. You got that advance, that was it. But in fairness, who has he ever given a chance to that went on and did anything else outside of him?
None of them.
None of them motherfuckers. Only one of them artists could have stood on their own, and that was Biggie. Yeah. That was the only one. The rest of them, Mace didn't do nothing outside of him. 112 ain't do nothing outside of him. Total Dance ain't do nothing outside of him. God bless the dead, Black Rob, G-Dep, Loon. Who else did anything? He gave people an opportunity that I don't know who else we put these niggas on.
Mace. He did something outside Puff. He found God. Became a pastor.
Well, I mean, musically,
he did something outside of Puff. He did his own thing.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, you want to, yeah, I mean, he did that. Well, all of them found God, I think, after that. I think all of them found God after Puff Daddy. But the point I'm saying, musically, he gave these people an opportunity. What's up, Sandra? Shout out to Sandra. He gave these people an opportunity that I don't see nobody else putting on. All I see read a documentary is a bunch of people he gave chances, opportunity to. And when did the problem happen? Your ass is so happy to sign it with that glittery suit and he gave it to you. Well, no problem there. So you got to be fair. But go ahead, Rick. Carry on. You're doing a great job.
Okay. So after Biggie died, he did his own. He wanted to come out. He wanted to be a star. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
gonna go
that's a
front.
fact.
Go
That's a
front.
fact.
So he
That's
got
a
him.
fact.
He got him another artist, Mace. He started doing shit. The way he moved on so quickly though, because Biggie had just died in like '97 and '98. He was going there. He moved up quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So he like ended up signing these artists. He started getting Mace. He got 112. He got Total. He got Faith. Well, he already been had Faith, but he started having his own artists and he started doing things with them. He really blew up. I mean, '90s was nothing without Puffy. You know what I'm saying? Bad Boy was a big deal in my life. You know what I'm saying? Total, and 112.
It was.
So he was a big deal and shit. And he started, you know what I'm saying? He started getting different type of attention and different type of love and respect. Everybody want to be signed to Bad Boy. What? I want to be put on, Puff Daddy. I can sing.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So he started having all that attention. Let's go into his love life.
All right, let's get to it.
He was dating Kim Porter. They had Christian. You know what I'm saying? She was the love of his life. And then he met Cassie. He met Cassie not long after. You know what I mean? She was a new artist. Ryan Leslie introduced him. And he was like, oh, she kind of cute.
He got that nigga out. He got that nigga out of that moment quick, dude. He got her ass out of there quick. He's like, hey, bro, you can go, bro. You did your job. You can go.
So he was like, she kind of cute. You got to go. We don't need you no more. And what Cassie do? She thought she was going to blow up. She said, I'm going to fuck with Puff because he's going to put me on. Hey. Became his girlfriend with his girl toy. Because all to me, he did to play with her. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
She was 19 and he was 34 when they met.
Okay.
He was a manipulator. And she thought she was about to blow the fuck up. And he set her ass down. What are your thoughts?
I think she took the route that was best for her little ass. She wasn't gonna be no goddamn star. She did. She ended up being better. Goddamn it, being his side chick for 10 years. And ended up getting 30 million in the end. She won. Don't feel sorry. I'm not about to feel sorry for her. I'm gonna tell you why, Reed.
Listen, hold on. She was a 19-year-old girl. Thank you, baby. You had a 19-year-old daughter. Okay? And she had big dreams of success and wanted to be a star and go to New York and branch out. And she met this man. Ooh, this man's successful. He could put me on, Daddy.
My man Payne Season agree with me. I'm just saying.
Y'all was trying to, okay, so I feel like she was scared. She knew his power. She knew he had killed folks.
She knew he was rich as hell, too.
Huh?
She knew he was rich as hell, too.
Yeah, that's true. She got to travel the world.
Reed, that girl. Go ahead. Reed, that girl was not about to goddamn go platinum now. Come on now. Come on, Reed. She did it.
She could have. She had that one song. What's the song called? Things that you do, something.
Exactly.
She had one song.
You don't even know the name of that motherfucker. Nobody did. Do anybody in the chat know the name of Cassie One's goddamn song? Anybody? Hey, my boy Payne Season, do you know it, brother? Anybody know the goddamn anybody know the song?
The things that you do make me so into you. Something.
Hey, I like my man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I like Real One. He said she was with all the freaky shit too. She just got hit, so she wasn't with it. Okay.
Yeah. She was a child. She was a child when he got with her.
Don't start that. She stayed for 10 years.
She had to grow up. She had to realize that wasn't for her. She was 19 when she got with him.
When did 19. She realize it? After she ran through all his money with him, when did she realize it?
Probably around 24. But she had to have a plan to get out. She had to have a plan.
Remember, she got mad because she realized he was never going to marry her and he was never going to give her a baby. That's why she left. So don't blame.
But I think she kind of like, she don't know. He could have gave her a baby. He gave the other little lazy baby he got now. He could have gave her a baby now. She just jumped bad.
Wait. Let me see what somebody. Shout out to the chat. Some says facts 19. Yo, she didn't know anything but Satan's way. So when a woman, when a woman is a woman, ask her that. So when a woman is a woman, ask her that. You should have said, "What up, y'all?" So you want it now? Now you wait a minute now. Now you want to come have all this sympathy for Cassie Reed. You changing up on me? You switching up on me, Reed?
No, I mean, I just feel like at 19, when you first get with a man, and she might was like really like infatuated with him. She probably was like in love with that shit. How he was taking her on trips and stuff. She probably thought it was real love, and he promised her like her album was gonna come out in a couple of years. He was just getting her together. She really like fell in love with that shit. And then when you start bringing sex and stuff, the sex is powerful. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know. You got an older man. He's telling you to do some shit, and you getting turned out. What the fuck? I'm fucked up now. I don't know how to lead this shit. He got me.
Hey, my boy Payne said, I know the video, not the song. I think she was dancing in the mirror. He said she was dancing in the mirror or some shit. I don't know. Reed, okay. What did Diddy tell her? She said, well, she wanted to go on and make music. I got stuff to do. He said, no, this isn't your goddamn job.
Manipulation, power control. He was way older than her. No, like he was way older. She was a child. 19 is a little girl.
Reed,
19?
when you were 19, them old ass niggas was trying to talk to you too. They just didn't have.
They had a real daddy. My dad didn't play that
shit. They didn't have Puff Daddy money, Reed. They did not have Puff Daddy money. They did not have Puff Daddy money. You know old niggas was talking to you at 19 and 20. You know that. Don't get brand new now. We're not gonna do this, y'all. All right, let me get over here. What my boy James said, lady, stop making effing excuses. You get no, I can't read that one. Oh man. All right, my boy Payne C said, man, she like getting the yearning mean for the other dude. She loves her life. Reed, she was with the freak off dude, the little ugly ass frog nigga. Then they go find the ugly ass nigga. I'm like, God damn. And he claimed
you don't know how he made her feel.
Who, the frog face man? And he just
you don't know how he made her feel.
No, I don't know how frog face made her feel. I don't know.
And then she was on drugs. See, they said she was drugged the fuck up. I mean, what the fuck you supposed to do on drugs? You on what? A little something. I mean,
what Sandra say? Sandra King said, older men like young girls. Back then, thank you. It ain't nothing new. Reed that forgot. She know them old ass niggas trying to talk to her in high school. Now, Reed had her father. I'll give her that. Hey, what my boy Payne season? Hey, Payne, what'd you say? What'd he say? He said frog face definitely was making love, not fucking. That nigga was goddamn, he was making real love. Goddamn H-Town, goddamn knocking boots, love making all night long for her ass. That nigga there, boy. Oh man. Shout out to my man. Payne season. Okay, Ruth. You now got a soft spot for Cassie. You want to now, you. So that means you might be buying this Capricorn bullshit too. The assistant. Because they said that was inconsistent too. The jury was like, we're not buying that. We're not buying that. Go ahead, Reed. hey, my boy said, Payne, he said he was ready to fight me when he gave her that Spartan kick. Hey, frog face start catching feelings. Did he say what you gonna do, nigga? What you gonna do? Okay, Reed.
Okay, what after that? You got. I'm okay. After that, what happened?
Okay. Let's go with this, Reed. Let me just say this. Any powerful rich man, their ego, and Diddy was no different. Young, I'm not making excuses for the nigga. Ego, control. Hey, it got beyond him. And do I think his ass sitting down in jail is what's due? Absolutely. I'm not absolving him. Nigga, you ain't innocent either, Diddy. Nigga, you ain't innocent. Karma has placed you in that motherfucker for a reason. Do I think he's taking advantage of people? Yes. But do I also think he's done some good for people? Yes. Give both sides of the story. All right, Reed. So this is where we at. Let's get to the intern Capricorn She steps in. Diddy told her the first night, if you tell anybody, anything that's like in the third, Suge Knight, I'll kill you right here. I'll kill you. Really, Ray? You gonna stay and work with a motherfucker and do all that? Go ahead, Ray.
You have to think about psychologically what these people's minds are set. So she was already used to all that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, she said she had lost her mom. She didn't really have no family. She was trying to think about her job. She had a baby. How she gonna feed her child? So she wasn't thinking about all that logical shit. She was thinking about like, I can't fuck this shit up. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't have really nobody to go to or somebody who had my back. So I'm gonna stay through the shit. You know people like that all the time. Don't act like you don't know nobody doing this some stupid shit.
So you think Capricorn? So Reed, all these folks that stayed freely. Now he ain't never make nobody stay. He paid that girl. He chose to work for him. And all of a sudden now he was the most horrible goddamn creature in the world.
They like the attention though that brought them. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, I mean people do stupid shit all the time. You know that. You know people do that shit because they want to be somebody. They want to be popular. They want to be attached to a name. They want to be feel like they're part of something big.
I like what James Coleman said. He said women pick and choose when they want to be smart. Yeah. Puffy put her ass in rooms. Them folks got in rooms. They black ass he would have never got in because of that man. He put them in environments that would have never got in, and they know that. So don't act like he didn't do nothing for. He opened doors for y'all, and y'all was in rooms that y'all could not have got in without him. Now, was he an asshole? Apparently so. Was he always the nicest guy? Apparently not. But did he make y'all stay? No, you motherfuckers wanted to stay for whatever selfish reasons you wanted to. Like your point, Reed, clout, attention, money, whatever it was. So just don't dump on him now and act like you wasn't in that motherfucker for some selfish gain. Carry on, Ray.
I mean, I agree with you because people do stuff for, like you said, like attention. If he's a popular man, like a lot of people love him. A lot of people fuck with him. Yeah. And you go into rooms you would never be able to get into if it wasn't for him. So you're thinking about all that shit, Brian Young. You might know this nigga was some bullshit, but you don't want to ruin that shit for yourself. So I feel like with Capricorn, she just was like a lost soul. Like a lot of these people to me were lost souls. They didn't even know which way to turn or where to go. They just was doing shit. So they could be a part of his shit. But they didn't really want to be a part of this shit because then it was a dirty nigga. But they didn't know how to lead that shit either. They was like addicted. They was caught like in purgatory. They didn't know where to go. They was stuck. They felt stuck. They was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do if I leave this nigga? He ain't paying me right. But then I wouldn't have met so-and-so from Vogue, or I wouldn't be able to go to Milan, or I wouldn't have been able to have these experiences. You know what I'm saying? So they calculate all that bullshit instead of a peace of mind. They want to be a part of what's going on. They want to be part of the culture. They want to have their pictures taken. They were like, I was with this nigga.
I mean, okay, my boy Paynes, he said they're all mad at the attention didn't bring them more money. That's why a bunch of people sued Diddy and got nothing. I got to go with that. Jay Sola said he had Tupac killed for fear played a part too. Let's see. Paynes said low key, I'm starting to realize Diddy didn't do nothing wrong besides being a fan of 6ix9ine God. I mean, the only thing he did wrong, okay, the contracts that these people sign, they choose to sign them. Even the little girl on TV said, my lawyer told me they're promising you fame and not fortune. The lawyer told her, you ain't gonna get no money, little girl. I signed that shit. That's bad, boy. And don't come back 15 years later. He didn't give me a dime. You know what the fuck it was. Okay. Everybody that was around that man was around him for advantageous reasons. Just like he was getting something from them, they was trying to get something from him. He wanted sex from Cassie and her being important. He paid all her bills. And Diddy ain't a cheap man. I don't believe in no stretch of imagination. He ain't a cheap nigga. He seemed like he go all out. What, $50,000 to go give a diamond ring to Suge, one of his jump off? So the nigga is not cheap. He would do shit like that. So He was good to those girls. He had fun with those girls, but he all used them for whatever he could get, and he knew they were using him. I don't see what the problem is, man. Carry on.
Well, the problem is they feel like they get paid. I don't know what the problem is. I just know that watching that documentary, how I feel about him, I feel like he was a lost soul. He was just always trying to find himself. But what I didn't like, moving forward, fast forward, let's go to 2024. When he in the hotel room with his sons and shit. And he's telling them they got to do it. They got to do it for him. They got to answer those calls for him.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part. Yeah, I didn't understand that part. He said God didn't want him to do nothing but his son. Now, Diddy, he lost me with that. I was like, what are you talking about? Why your sons got nothing to do with this now?
And then they said he was doing jump offs and freak offs with Justin. They said him and Justin did a lot of shit together. They had pow, 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 allegedly a man in the bathroom. Didn't nobody say nothing after that. Or whatever. They said that they did a lot of dirty shit together. Like he brought his sons in that dirty shit with him. His mindset with the freak offs and all that bullshit. And I believe I see him on all kinds of trips with his sons.
I mean, you know, that ain't the first father and sons that do that type of shit.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying though, like we're talking about Diddy. Like, why would you bring your sons to some bullshit? You already know that shit ain't work out for you for real. Why would you want to bring your sons to that shit?
Let me see. Somebody said they told 59 says this shit was happening back in his Howard University days. He known girlfriends before he was known. He's a punk. Women be the full stop. I have heard. Now, it's been a lot of stories told around about him hitting on women. I have heard that. I've heard that. A lot of stuff. I don't condone that. That is sucker shit. There ain't no reason to hit on women. And so, but again, insecurity. Do I think he's a very insecure man? Most people who want to control everything are deep down insecure. That's why you want to have all that power, because you're trying to control everything. Deep down, you don't feel secure who you are. You got to control other people. Did that control impact Biggie? Yeah. Did that run people away from him? Yeah. So Puff is not. I'm not absolving him. Did that control put him in jail? Yeah. Okay. But the guy that making the documentary, 50 Cent, where your son at? Why your son ain't around you? Why your now? Say what you want to. Them boys' kids always around him. Why your son ain't around you? Because you got a son that don't like you. You got a son that say how you disrespected his mama. But you sure want to put Puffy down. Okay, fine. He's down right now. You kick him. Do what you want to do. But where your son at? Why your son is around you?
Are you talking about Kirk Burrow's son?
No, 50 Cent son.
Oh, 50 Cent. Oh, you already know that relationship.
But at least Diddy's kids is around him.
Yeah, that's true.
So he can't be too bad. 50 Cent son said, fuck you and all your money. I don't want no part to do with your punk. Now, your daddy.
Okay. Question. So do you think that 50 Cent was mad because he fucked with his baby mama, or you think he was mad because he asked him, take him shopping?
He fucked with his baby mama. His baby mama. And not only that, speculated that Diddy was the one that gave the girl $100,000 to get the house and move it out at Cali, and 50 Cent didn't help her. Diddy paid for the furniture and gave her $10,000 a month and got a place out there.
Yeah, that's what she had said. That's when it was going on with she said that. She said that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I remember that before he got sentenced or whatever. They were talking about their relationship. She was a juror. I mean, she was what do you call it? One of the plaintiffs' people. What do you call them? A juror? Not a juror, but the people that spoke on the jury. Not the people that they called up to the stand. The plaintiffs were called. I can't think of her name. What are they called? But she was one of those people. Character
references, character witnesses, or character.
Yeah, a witness. She was a witness. She was telling her story and stuff or whatever.
But he treated her good.
Mm-hmm.
He treated her good. And he was doing for her what 50 Cent wouldn't do for her.
And it also goes back to how black men don't deal with black women because these was all others or Asians or something else. They were not dealing with no black women because black women that go through this shit. Period. Period. Point blank. And you only know about one, and that was Kim Porter. But she was mixed too. Y'all know her mom was Asian. She
I
looked
ain't know
black.
Kim
Her
Porter
mom
was
was
mixed.
Asian.
I didn't know Kim was mixed.
Yep, she mixed. Her mama Asian. Yup.
Okay. All right.
So I'm just saying, ain't none of these niggas like really fucking with no real black women, all the way black.
Okay.
Because we don't play that bullshit. Secondly, even the people he hired was others. There were others. There was no black women in his goddamn vicinity. Because we be peeping shit early. We're like, oh hell no, this nigga ain't gonna play me like that. I don't think so. But they try to get their fucking foot in and try to win, no matter what. You heard Khaled. Win, no matter what. And that's what they were doing.
He did say that. So overall, Rhea, I'm gonna give you my take on it overall. I think that a lot of the documentary, I think that you can slant it. The person that met, I thought that the jury was fair. The two girls, the guy and the Indian man at the end, he was like, "Come on, man, really?" This shit, just some of that shit just wasn't making no sense up there. I think that Diddy is not. I think he's not innocent, but he's not as bad as everybody trying to make him out. He's done some bad shit, no doubt. You don't get that. You don't get up to that level without being unfortunate, without doing something. But he has done some good, and I think that it's easy to just dump on all the fucked up things, everything bad about him. But I think overall, the documentary shows his dark side, allegedly, the psychology of him, but I also think it's in that. I think it's with intent to also continue to slander him. But in the end, it's only going to make him win because he's in jail killing y'all talking about him. It's only going to make him bigger when he come out. Because Trump gonna free him next year. Y'all keep hearing it from us. We said it here. Trump gonna free that nigga next year. Trump gonna get him out of there. You know Trump will get that nigga out of there. So, all right, y'all. Moving on to some other stuff. You got anything you want to add on that before we gonna talk about a few current affairs and wrap the show up?
No, I just feel like we have a different perspective. There's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. And we got to figure out which whatever we believe. We don't never know the truth. We'll never know the fucking truth.
You ain't lying. Okay, my boy Payne sees it shows he's shady as fuck, but doesn't cover the victims at all. Yeah, he got some shady ass shit to him. All right, moving along. A new study said when women shoot their shot, men don't recognize it 70% of the time. Women think they're being obvious. All right. Ask Black Man for More psychologists have found that women tend to express romantic interest through indirect, low-risk behavior. These include holding eye contact longer, smiling more, lightly touching their hair, adjusting their appearance, standing closer than usual, or initiating small talk. These two women studies constantly show that men interpret them far less accurately. In controlled experiments, women believe that they were very clear signals of interest, and men identified those signals correctly only 30% of the time. Why the fuck do women think? Who would think? What man understands that? Like, men don't get those cues. Like, I understand it as a man. If who the fuck? You touching your hair? I'm supposed to know what you motherfucker. That's a cue. Like, I get eye contact, Reed. Eye contact is obvious. If she looking at you, you know, oh nigga, she's feeling the boy. Okay, I'm fucking with that. But all this other shit, man, women got it. What the fuck is wrong with this being straightforward? Hey, I find you attractive. Are you single? Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta shoot their shot better. They suck and shoot their shot. Go ahead, Reed. What's your take on it? You straightforward.
I don't feel like men or women know how to communicate to each other no more. Shit has been lost. It's been lost. It's so easy to communicate, to give a person a compliment, or just like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? I found you attractive. Anyway, I want to know that. What you doing? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Like, it's like simple shit like that. Excellent question. Like, well, I want to take you out. So, what's your number? It's the certain shit you gotta do. Like, spit it out. What comes up comes out with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I can't be doing all this like, oh.
Yeah. Who the fuck understand that? Lady, if you don't open your fucking underhead ass mouth and tell me how you feel, if you feeling a nigga with a bald head motherfucking beard, say that shit. Don't be sitting up here, guys. If you like big niggas, say that shit. You like skinny niggas, say that shit. Nobody telling me, nigga, she looked at me for 47 seconds, nigga, so I think that's time for that shit, man. Women, y'all learn to shoot your shot. Sure, I shoot your shot better than y'all fucking shoot your shot. Let me get to the chat. Grown folk, my girl, Jay so praise. Grown folk communicate that feeling. Yeah, exactly. All this old. I don't want to come off as cheap. Come off as what? Your ass will come off as fucking lonely in a minute because you ain't seen no fucking body. Anyway, moving on, man. 57% of women say they no longer chase. Effort must be mutual. Oh, here we go. This is good. It's gonna be good, Reed. 67% of women now refuse to take, signaling a broader cultural shift towards mutual effort and emotional reciprocity. Relationship psychologists say this mindset reflects a new era of self-worth, where women are no longer impressed by potential, they're moved by consistency, clarity, and care. In a dating landscape that rewards confidence and boundaries, the message is clear. If the energy isn't matched, the connection won't last. Go ahead, Rick.
From what I heard, it seems like people are not communicating. You just gotta let people know how you feeling. Shit, like I want to fuck with you. You want to fuck with me? What's up? I feel like it's too much. It's just too much. Like it's extra shit going on. I'm grown. I'm 47. So I tell if I'm interested, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Okay, are you single? They're like, yeah, no, whatever. If they're single, like, look, what's up? Let's go out. They're like, okay, what's your number? They ask me my number. I give my number, and then we go out. I don't know about this extra shit. Like, I don't know. I'm not from that era of just trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know if this nigga like me. I don't know if he's looking at me. I don't know. I'm gonna step up. I'm a person that I'm very
straightforward.
Yeah, straightforward, aggressive, assertive. Yeah. If I like something, I'm gonna approach it. I'm like, I like you. What's up with you? You got a girl? You want one?
Hey, Payne Caesar, appreciate you tapping in with bro. Hey, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification. Hey, we back here every Saturday, my nigga. Appreciate the love, man, from out west. Definitely happy to have you join the community, man. Hit that notification button, my nigga. We see you next week. Appreciate you, Payne Caesar. Okay, the girl says, preach so true. Let me see here, man. For sure. All right. Moving on, man. Moving on. All right. Global Black Friday sales online reached a record 79 billion. You niggas got them at this shot. These niggas still spending money, Rick. Niggas, it says in 2025. I guess Black Friday, black folks weren't supposed to be spending a whole lot of money, but apparently online sales is approximately $79 billion. Lord have mercy. These niggas, you crazy. I guess there was a thing going around that was just trying to discourage black folks, patronizing various businesses.
Well, I don't know about Black Friday.
Mm-hmm. They were saying, hey, we not gonna buy, some people were saying we're not gonna spend our money. Yeah.
Whoever wants to spend their money, spend their money.
Exactly.
Whoever didn't want to, they waited for Monday, for Cyber Monday. But people are spending their money. Believe that. I see a lot of shit in my CNs, and oh my God, I gotta get this shit. I gotta live for me. I can't live for the world. I live for me. Well, my pockets can afford it, when it can afford it. So I don't know about all this empowerment shit. Oh, we not celebrating Black Friday. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck you tell me what I can't fucking celebrate? I celebrate this motherfucker however I want to. If I want to buy some shit,
grown as hell.
Fuck out of here.
Black
people got that shit bad. You want to speak for every motherfucker. No, nigga, speak for you. Speak for you. We not gonna support. No, you not gonna support, motherfucker. You ain't going to Target. I'm going to Target tomorrow, bitch. Fuck you. You don't go to Target. Kill me with that shit. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. But if a nigga open up a store, you won't even go in there and support his store. Man, don't give me screwed. You know how I get about these niggas, man. You know how I get about them, man. I'm not in the mood to get on these niggas, man. All right. Last one, y'all. It's been a phenomenal show. Appreciate everybody. What girl Jay Soul told 1059 says nobody got money for rent, food, bills, but shopping like a motherfucker. You ain't lying. Nigga gonna find some money. Now that nigga gonna be late on he gonna be late on that rent, that cell phone, got payment arrangement, that motherfucker. Goddamn. He gonna go. He going to Gucci and Louis. He gonna get him something out that moment. Nigga gonna do that. You ain't lying. All right, last one for the, and we wrapping it up, y'all. Empowered men walk away 2 times fast from unhealthy dynamics. Amen to that. Studies in modern relationship psychology show that men with high esteem and emotional clarity walk away from unhealthy dynamics twice as fast, largely because they understand that peace is a form of power. When a man becomes rooted in self-respect, he stops negotiating with situations that drain him and starts prioritizing environments that support his growth. This shift isn't cold or detached. It's emotional maturity. Empowered men don't play where they aren't valued. They protect their energy, their purpose, and their future. Man, this is so true. At 48 years old.
It sounds like you're saying that men don't feel like they're empowered. I don't know.
Yeah, it says empowered men walk away 2 times faster.
I don't know. I don't know how alpha men are acting. I don't know how beta men are acting. I don't know how any men is acting, because I feel like the disconnect is very real. They're not speaking out. I don't know the relationships. I don't know how they're acting, because I've been single, sexy, and free for a whole year, and I don't know how they act. Man ain't talking, they ain't saying nothing, so I don't know. I don't know if this is a true statement or not. I don't know. What's your opinion about that? You're an alpha male.
Yeah, and I walk away from bullshit immediately, 2 times faster. At 48, Reed, it's about peace. And the minute I smell some motherfucking drama, I'm gone. If Reed, I will block a motherfucker quick. You said what? Oh, no. Reed, I ain't lying. I don't want to know. I will block. I got a list so motherfucking long. I got so many blocks, I should have my own city. I ain't lying, Reed. I ain't fucking lying to you. Oh, I block a woman's ass quick. Because here's my thing. What you not gonna do, it took me a long time to heal myself, get past traumas, relationships, childhood issues. I finally got some peace and clarity in my life. And I'm gonna sit up here and let goddamn Denisha come bring her bullshit over here. I'm blocking your ass, Denisha.
No, that's Anisha.
Mm-hmm. I'm blocking Denisha. I'm blocking her. Yeah, I'm blocking. I'm blocking. Go get you some therapy, get you some healing, and then you come back over here. I want you to be more emotionally mature. So yes, I do lead. As an alpha male, I will get the fuck on and block your ass. Bye. I got so many blocks. I got my own city. I ain't lying. I'm serious. Denisha. I'm saying Denisha, goddamn Tanya, whatever, goddamn. I ain't lying. J Soul told. I ain't lying. You take that shit on now. Take it on. Anyway, y'all, phenomenal show. Man, I am so happy to be back. It's good to be back with my sis, man. It is just good to be back in my bag. Hey, thank y'all for the new folks, man. We got some new people that can show some love. Make sure y'all subscribe. We'll be back on the Saturday. TV. Make sure you follow me on social media. Make sure you follow Research on Instagram. Let me put it on the screen at new_normal podcast. Make sure you, hey, Ree gives a daily word of encouragement every day. She gonna give you something positive to say. If she in the fuck the mood, she gonna say that too. I'm fine. I ain't feeling good today, y'all. But fuck it, you in the day. Well, you gonna get, we gonna give you the truth. Whatever gonna come out.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know what's gonna come out, but it's gonna be real in a motherfucker. Ain't nothing gonna be fake about what Ree got to say. So, man, but for real, you y'all enjoyed the show. Hey, share it out as many people you know. Let the word out. Cigar Chats and Mac featuring Reed. Reed, say something to the people before we get out of here.
Oh, thank you guys for following us. Go ahead and follow my page. I give you the truth every day. I'm really, really sweet. I really care about you guys. And I love you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I needed this, so I'm really glad you guys showed up and was a part of this. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. We out.